Hello and welcome back to the Backseat Critics. I'm Andrew, and we've got something a little different for you today. We couldn't record a new episode this week, so we're pulling one out from the archives. This time is The Ultimate Christmas Present. This is one of our very first episodes that we ever recorded, probably about a year ago. So you'll have to forgive some of the really, honestly bad audio. And the music playing in the background. It was a different format that we were playing with. But anyways, it's a pretty short episode, so enjoy.
You are now listening to the Backseat Critics, the movie review podcast.
Dude, this movie.
The movie. Ultimate Christmas Present.
Thank you. I almost forgot the name of this movie.
I always thought it was Project Santa, like, constantly.
Yeah.
Like, when I was driving over here, I was thinking Project Santa the whole time. Like, we're talking about Project Santa. Nope. We're talking about Ultimate Christmas Present, Disney Channel, original movie. What a star-studded staff, actually.
Right?
I don't know if you caught that.
A little bit.
We had Patrick Star.
Of course.
Patrick Star. I mean,
The meteorologist was in Generation Kids, the TV show.
yep, he was the dad.
Yep.
The kid, the little brother. Beef Kitchen.
I recognize him. I couldn't place him. I tried looking him up too.
Cat in the Hat.
Oh, that's right.
Santa Claus 2 and 3. So yeah, we got Brent's son, we got Patrick Star, we got the little kid, we got Honey I Shrunk the Kids, the dad.
Yeah.
We got John Sally.
John Sally. Who was he? Oh, the basketball player?
He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
Not really known for his basketball skills.
Is get him to go to the center of the court, take away the baseline. That time Michael Jordan just went right around Vinnie Johnson.
Pistons are 2 out of 7. Chicago not a whole lot hotter. They're 4 for 10. Ricky Mahorn about to check in for the Pistons.
John Valley didn't even challenge him. He just kind of turned his back away and got charged with a foul.
The little girl steals a little weather machine.
What a klepto. Oh, the Santa Claus don't know what this is. Oh, those broken pieces of crap. Man, can you imagine that?
Right? And they're making a bet about like who's going to write the essay, and the other girl's done with her essay, or almost done. Yeah, and she's
Bet. I was like,
it's the worst bet.
she didn't take it. I mean,
She didn't take it, but she still stole it.
No.
What do you think it is? I don't know. Put it back. Why? Throw it out. But it's still not yours.
She still stole it.
So you ain't Zach and Cody me. Yes, we got a little klepto stealing crap.
Yeah,
Santa machine. Somehow she knows how to work this thing.
yeah. She's
Kinda.
twisting knobs.
What is this thing? It's up a bomb.
Right. Starts putting out like smoke in her room. What it looks like, and she's like, "Wow, cool!" It's like that could be a cruise missile.
It starts to rain in her room.
Yeah, and they're like, "Wow,
This
But-
is so cool.
mold." Like, are we not thinking about mold? All the ruins.
Well, obviously, didn't you see the parents were they're just pissed.
of course.
The dad was just like, "Oh no, what is this? Why are you doing this in your room?" And the mom was like, The elves obviously know where this place is at
Yeah,
because they rolled up after their car with umbrellas popped out.
right. By the way, the movie portrays these guys as total morons, but yet they're writing software, inventing a flying car.
And Santa's just like, nah.
Yeah,
The flying car worked.
yeah, it absolutely worked.
Worked perfectly fine.
But for whatever reason, these guys are morons that they're writing software in the .com boom and creating a flying car. Like, I don't know, make up your mind movie.
And then they have umbrellas for the flying car.
Yeah,
Those guys were big.
those umbrellas are not stopping that car from just dropping.
No, not at all.
Better movie.
I guess they need to figure out how to make it a battery operated one because Santa has those magic batteries.
Right.
They didn't think of that. And those batteries that last 100 years or whatever.
Yeah. It would have been a lot better.
By the way, what the frick was up at the end of the movie? They're like, oh, this machine should be working.
Yeah.
This is
and he's like sticking,
everything.
he's like opening it up, sticking wires together with
Give me your gum.
Yeah.
He's like, thanks. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I
Batteries.
I use the regular batteries. Even Patrick Starr is just like,
Right? Like, it's...
and they have as a guy...
This is the first thing you check when something breaks.
Yeah. And then that guy a hostage while they're doing this, basically.
Right.
They have him hostage, and yeah, I'm just like, what the heck? He goes, I got these special batteries. They last 100 years.
Right.
I'm just like, what? That's Santa's holding out on us here in the North Pole.
And they basically tarred and feathered the bad guy, too.
Yes. In a candy sort of way, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about that bad guy?
Go ahead. Go nuts.
Okay, first of all, they crap on his style about wearing a bow tie. The man had swagger. He looked like a knockoff Alton Brown.
I was getting, yeah. Yeah, I was getting kind of Bill Nye vibes. Bow tie. Really boring Bill Nye, but yeah.
Alton Brown's basically the Bill Nye of food.
But he's got a bow tie. That's a weatherman thing. That's
a swagger thing.
That's class. That's...
Now, if I was at a company, though, I wouldn't have that guy working for me for a million years because he had zero entertainment, just like our videos.
No.
Or that boss. I don't think he had a crappy boss. I think the boss was just kind of like tired of him.
Oh, clearly. Yeah, he had it fed up. And he hired the weatherman because he's married to this sister.
Yes.
So.
He was awful, though. And then at the end, he becomes like an Antarctica...
Yeah.
Arctic guy, and the guys that were around him, like, he's so cool. And he had so much more energy talking about that than he did the actual weather.
Yeah. Also, way to go movie on just like making the other weathermen like the dweebiest, dorkiest looking dudes and just kind of like crapping on weathermen. It's like...
Andy does not appreciate that.
No, Andy's not. Andy's gonna find you.
So right about here, we spent way too much time talking about Weatherman movie potential ideas. I didn't feel like cutting it out, so here we are.
Yeah, also this movie was basically Day After Tomorrow, but without the wolves.
There's no tornado.
There's no tornado in Day After Tomorrow.
Huh? I've never seen the movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Basic plot. Little girl, Sammy gets mad at item, throws it out.
Yeah.
Little girls find it on a shortcut, steal it, play with it, cause mess.
They say it's 10 feet of snow or something like that.
14 inches of snow at one point.
They say 10 feet later in the movie, but
that's possible. Okay. These people pissed me right off when I saw they're out in snow and they're like wearing just like short little thin hoodies and stuff.
Right?
I'm like, that technology, first of all, there's no such thing as a hot hoodie like that back then. You were wearing a poofier hoodie.
Yeah.
Or you were wearing a poofier coat. And these people had no idea what snow was, basically.
Yeah.
Like, they're out there playing with like little things. I get it. You're in California. You're in Los Angeles. But what the frick? So these people had like no... This director had no idea what snow was. No. Whatsoever.
No.
I'm like, you come to Portland and it snows. I'm wearing like 6 layers out there. Because it's cold. And these people have never played with snow before.
They're not used to it and they should be bundling up.
I guess unless you're going to the mountain in Los Angeles.
They're wearing what you and I are wearing now.
Exactly.
Out in the snow.
I'm like, okay, that's good for like 5 minutes, so you better get your butt back in there so you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm just like, really, that pissed me right off. And they're like going down, sledding and stuff. I'm like, what parent are letting these kids going out there looking like this too?
I did like the detail that the kids are out there in the snow playing with pool toys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're in California.
That's the one
that's fun.
detail, but like, come on with the layering. That's like, that's snow.
I love how the mom making them shovel the snow too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been there, I've done that. That's kind of funny. She's like inside. She's not even out there or anything. She's just making them shovel.
Oh yeah, been there too.
Yes.
The other cook that was always with mom, Ruben or whatever, was this guy living with them? Because the roads were closed and the lady across the street with 4-wheel drive was having troubles getting in, and this guy's still there like cooking with them? Like, is she just...
I think it was funny with the Reuben too. Like he lives in California.
Yeah.
There's earthquakes in California. Everyone knows. There's
Oh,
earthquakes.
and he just dives under
Freaks
the...
out. I mean, I guess that's normal, but he freaked out. I don't know. He's suspect to me.
Yeah.
He's happy, like clients are canceling and stuff. He's probably like embezzling money from the
It's just from the cookery.
from the mom, from Lizzie
Yeah.
McGuire's mom.
Yeah.
Snort cocaine. I'm not. We gotta cut that out. Sorry, couldn't help myself. He's elves, by the way. Santa. Santa's already a little creepy guy.
Yeah.
He's already kind of he's watching. He's got like this Santa has cameras everywhere. I guess we saw at the end of the movie. He's watching this family on the television for one.
Right. And then earlier in the movie, the elves and Santa are going up to kids, like little kids, and being like, "Hey, Jessica."
It's like a cross country coach. What's the muffins?
Yeah, they're just like popping out from like bushes and from behind snowmen, and like, where's the red flags here?
Yeah, I know. And they're like capturing these kids
Run
almost.
from these grown adults.
They might as well have gone up to him. Want some of those candies?
Right. And they're using like, oh, we know facts about your life and like personal details as like proof that they're elves. But that should throw up more red flags.
No, I liked it. Santa pops in on this girl. This one on the back
Oh
row.
yeah.
And she's like eating candy. I love that. And then she leaves, and then the mom's like, "Why are you making this up?" It's like the little girl has an imagination. Let her roll. No wonder why she's on the naughty list.
Right.
She can't do anything.
Yeah.
The mom's just like, "Dip it to me again."
Go up to your room. Get out there.
She is ready to beat her.
Oh yeah.
I would have been more mad about my candy beating me than more about her lying about Santa.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it. Like, why wouldn't you not like?
Just really freak out about the candy.
Yeah, the candy's. I mean, obviously you don't believe in Santa anymore.
Well,
Joke's on her. And then on the same note, like,
dude, I can't wait till he comes this year.
I mean, there's probably like C's candies. That look
I
like
put
good
6
candy.
notes to him. I have a 7th one up there on my counter. I'm just waiting.
So many jokes. Not enough time.
I write "Love Andrew" at the end of every single one.
Are you sure you're not writing Joe Biden?
I mean,
I like how the meteorologist steals the slim mobile.
God, guys, yeah,
I'm coming to this for meteorologist business.
yeah.
He takes off. Yeah, and the guy he comes back later and he causes him to he's like, ah,
The guy's just waiting downtown, like waiting for this guy, like,
that's my
where's my show?
Suckmobile. He pops out on him, makes him crash into the freaking candy store.
yeah, crashes into like a big tub of chocolate. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, the device, the weather machine, kept going between shots, between drenched in chocolate and completely clean.
Oh, I like that he's like Golem up in the little ledge too.
Yeah, he's just like, my precious.
my precious. I also like how he freaks out when Patrick Star is gonna go up and beat him. Santa's like, get him.
Right.
And he grabs a little candy king and is
Not the first time Santa's called a hit on someone.
obviously these guys know what they're doing with their
Yeah.
candy canes.
Yeah.
They're training candy cane combat.
Right. I did like that everyone's apparently watching this weatherman just long enough to be bored and then change the station because there's so many shots of people just doing this. But the weatherman still has to go out and like introduce himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm Bob McFerrin," and
Everyone's like, who are you?
yeah, it's like, yeah,
That's how you know you didn't make it as a weatherman.
yeah. Also, if Bob McFerrin was actually the weatherman, better movie.
Okay, we gotta actually rewind for a second. We gotta talk about this little brother.
Oh, that keeps breaking into her room and like aggressively trying to steal the present.
Okay.
The present in the weather machine.
Okay, did you not catch what you asked whether she was rapping first?
No.
This little kid.
Oh, the LA Lakers cheerleaders or something like that. Yeah, and he's like, what, 7?
Yeah. You can tell the difference between ages of kids now with that movie too.
Yeah.
Because that little kid was playing on the Game Boy, like in the house. He was, Mom, they're making me, or Mom, they're bothering me, blah blah blah, or whatever. And the little boy gets pushed downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Not actually pushed downstairs, but he
No,
gets
he's dead.
Yeah, probably broken neck maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, they make him go downstairs with the mom, and he plays the Game Boy. And then he gets mad because the girls are trying to sneak outside.
Right.
Fine.
Rats them out.
Rats them out. And they're like, okay, go outside, whatever. Which Santa Claus is waiting for them.
Right.
We'll go back to that for a second, too. And then, at the same note, he goes, can I go outside? And Mom goes, no, you can't go outside. Right. And he gets mad. I'm just like, back in the day, I think most of the time you're being forced to go outside or something. Like during that time period.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And now you can't get your kids to go outside.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'd rather be playing the Game Boy. Like as a kid, especially that age, like I'd rather be playing my Game Boy than being out there.
In the snow, yes. At that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold and wet.
I also want to know why the mom doesn't want them to go in the backyard in the snow.
Right. But the front yard and down the slopes are fun.
Like I get the storm got worse, but she's like, nah, you guys cannot go outside with summer. It's just like, okay, I get it. Like, you obviously ill-prepared your daughter to already go out there in the snow once. She should be having a hardcore cold, if I can say that.
Yeah.
Hardcore cold.
Yeah.
And yet she's like, nope, you can go back out there wearing just regular clothes.
Also, the kids are being asked to shovel, out to the street. And later in the movie, they mentioned there's like 10 feet of snow, and the meteorologist falls out of the window. He falls off the little roof there, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet onto the snow. So like it's up pretty high, but they still open up
10 feet.
Yeah, they open up the front door and it's clear.
I don't think
this kid's working their butt off to like clear all this out.
I don't think these people have ever seen 10 feet of snow.
Yeah.
In their life. Let's go to the rating of the movie. I think it's safe if you have a kid, turn it on.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to worry about is
like a young kid.
Yeah, there's not really anything that's going to be too...
If the kid is the same age as the kid in the movie, they're probably going to find it boring.
I remember watching it as a kid, and I found it boring. Yeah, I was
like 6 and 7 and younger, it'd probably be fine.
I thought when I watched it, I found it boring too as a kid.
Oh boy.
But I mean, some kid might not like it. You put it on for Christmas, you gotta go, you might be safe.
That's true. I don't know, I'd give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It doesn't have any like horrible...
You can't make fun of every line in the movie, but you can.
It's trite, and like that's its worst sin.
But there's nothing. There's no layers to it. There's no. I mean, obviously, we just spoke about it.
Yeah, we tried avoiding speaking about it too.
We tried to avoid speaking about it, and obviously, we're pulling for stuff too.
Yeah.
There, but I mean, there's not much to this movie. Not much to it. I'd probably.
It's a solid meh.
Solid meh. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah.
A meh.
Yeah.
So good one.
All right. We done?
Finish.